Are you in a position where you find yourself having to share a room with someone that you've never known before in your whole entire life? And have you never actually had to do that before? Well, this video is for you. Got the light, count it all joy. Hi guys, welcome to another one of Safe Math's super amazing videos. Yay. Today I'm telling you guys, or I'm teaching you guys about how to be a good roommate. Being someone that has spent quite a number of years, I'm not going to mention how long I've been here, but I've spent quite a few years having to share a room because literally my whole entire university experience has been shared with a roommate, which is actually quite annoying. But I'm an expert at it, you know? So, meet my little scarf, by the way. I've decided that like whenever I have these cutesy little me and no one else videos that I should show you guys the scarf that I'm working on. It's an infinity scarf. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'll be graduating with a degree and an infinity scarf. I'll show you, should it ever happen. But anyway, yeah. So I call this the 4 C's to being a good roommate. So the first step, or the first thing that you actually need to do that's super important is you need to communicate. Like you and your roommate need to always communicate. You need to tell him, I don't like this, or I like that. Preferably you want to start this shit at the start of the year, like, you know, the first time you guys like engage with each other. You just set some ground rules, simple things like, you know what, keep to your side, I'll keep to mine. Do the things that you need to do, and then I'll do the things. Maybe at 10 o'clock I like to sleep, so turn the light off, get a lamp, you know, stuff like that. It just makes things so much easier, especially if there's like stuff that you don't like that you might encounter along the way. Like you can be like, you know what, this is what's happened, because you guys have at least communicated and you've opened a channel for communication where no one gets touched if someone has a problem, you know. Like I've had some very messy roommates, and well, the first time it was very difficult for me, but my second time around, because maybe it's because he was my friend, I was just like, listen, no, this is unacceptable. He didn't really listen. But anyway, step 2 is to be considerate. The main thing that you need to know about sharing a room with someone is you need to put yourself in that person's shoes. So you need to think about what are things that you wouldn't like to do or wouldn't like to be done in your room if you're sharing it with someone. Like for example, I don't think you'd want to walk in on your roommate having sex, or you wouldn't want your roommate to be doing silly things like that while you're trying to sleep. Like what the F, you know? So you just need to think about that kind of stuff and then just avoid doing it so you don't be that awkward person. Or like, don't be messy, man. Like, be clean. Keep the room tidy, even if it's your side of the room or whatever. At least make it look sort of presentable. Because like, sometimes people's parents like to make unannounced visits, hey? And then they get there and even they don't know that, oh, but this is happening. But you know, you want to make your room look at least like humans live there. But also you want to notify your roommate every time something's happening. So if you're bringing a friend over, or you're bringing your girlfriend over, or your boyfriend, or your significant other, you tell your roommate that, listen, it's happening. There's someone coming and whatever, just so you know, don't be surprised. Because imagine you come back from a long day of like school, and then you're out here, and there's a whole entire human being with another human being, and all you wanted to do was sleep, and you didn't even know it was happening, you know? So don't do it unless you want it to be done to you. Step 3, be courteous. I think the one thing that we always get wrong, the one thing that we always confuse in our lives as students or as anyone that has to have a roommate, is that you and your roommate have to be best friends. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, you do not need to be best friends with your roommate. The only thing that needs to happen is you guys need to be able to live together. That's all. So that means you just need to be polite and civil, and not the kind of civil where you guys got into a fight and now you're just like, okay, now we must just be nice. No, but like, you know, it's very it's almost like you have a working relationship, but not really, because obviously you're living there. But you don't have to be you don't have to be best friends with your roommate. Like, you don't have to tell them the deepest, darkest secrets in your life or whatever. But you do definitely need to have some sort of relationship with them, because otherwise, how are you going to live? It's a year, guys. That's like what, 10 months that you're going to be sharing with this person. So you have to be able to bear their existence. You can't be dreading going to your room because there's someone there. No, you need to sort that shit out, and sort it out now. The last one is to be consistent. Like, the thing is, if you and your roommate have set like ground rules of how the room's going to operate and things like that, then most definitely for the whole year it must be that way. So if you guys decided that, listen, no filthy rooms, or no random people coming in after 11 without me or without you telling me and whatever, then it has to be that way for the whole year. Like, it has to be a consistent thing. So you can't just now in June decide, this is too much admin, then you're just like, maybe not. You know, you have to be consistent, because otherwise it's just going to breed contempt and animosity, and it's just not going to be a nice living experience. You just need to sort out the fact that you are always doing the things that you're supposed to do. Or not the things that you're supposed to do. It's not like you're living in a freaking prison, but like, if you guys have set aside some reasonable ground rules, then it should be fine. But you just need to make sure that you stick to them, or you hold each other accountable when you don't. And before like it turns into fighting and stuff like that. You know? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me knit, and that you learned a thing or two about living with someone else. You know, I think this is also applicable to people that are beyond just like students. Maybe if you're starting work and you have to share a flat, that also works. I feel like it's still the same concept. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If I missed another key part of being a roommate, even though I think I summed it up quite lacquer in this video, please do let me know, and I'll keep you updated with the infinity scarf. Yeah, see you next Thursday.